Hello, hello, and welcome Generation V to this evening's final Travel Light webinar. We're actually so excited that you've decided to come and join us today for our last hoorah before you guys get completely immersed in Travel Light. I am joined this evening with Edward. He's the manager of our Ask V team and also our newly formed member services team. And his teams are actually going to be helping all of you with your questions and concerns. I'll let him introduce himself, and then we'll dive into exactly how our teams are going to help you guys accomplish your goals and help your members. Edward?
Good evening, Generation V. Thank you, Debbie Lee, for that introduction. I am the manager of the Ask V team and the newly formed member services team, and we're ready and willing to help any and all associates and Travel Light members with any questions that they do have. So we'll get started with this webinar.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm so glad here that we had the opportunity to get you on with us. I know you're a very busy man, Edward, handling all these new questions about the product, but I'm glad that you're going to share some of this wisdom with the field here today and help us understand what role your teams are playing and what role, who plays other roles in helping our associates and our members. So we're here to help. Let's get right into how we'll help you do that. So there's a couple of teams that are involved here, right? So today we're going to learn about the concierge team, which everybody's kind of heard about already by now, our member services team, and our Ask V team. We're going to learn about how they can help you, our associates, and how you can reach them. So I'll just go ahead and dive right in. I know we've all got lots of questions, Ed, on how each team works. First, we'll talk about the concierge team. I know that that's not a team that you directly oversee, but you've worked very closely with our concierge team, and you have some insight on how they can help us. So what are the main kind of questions the concierge team can help us with?
Yeah, definitely. So the concierge team is an actual team that any Travel Light members they can actually call with any type of questions that they have regarding their booking. So there is a clear distinction there. So anything unique and standard, they can definitely assist with. If you're planning, if you need to go to a wedding, and you're trying to get a whole bunch of different bookings under the same name, they could definitely assist you with that particular request. Anything with cruises, with special requests, and anything in large bulk, they could definitely assist you with.
Yeah, it's just awesome to know that our concierge team, they have some kind of subdivisions in there, which I think we've both learned as we've worked with them. What I'll let you guys know is that our concierge team, they're so skilled that when we were trying to learn all these ins and outs about how our Travel Light product would work and then get our teams, our member services team and our Ask V teams up to speed, our concierge team was really right there alongside us, ready to help us. And that's a really awesome thing. There's a couple of kind of unique different parts that they have. They've got a they got a couple of cruise specialists on their team, which is where they help you with cruise planning, any questions, any issues that you come along with, they can help you with that. And they've got a reservation desk that can handle those standard questions. So if you just say, hey, look, I'm not really sure. I've never done this before. I've never booked a flight or I've never booked a hotel through this Travel Light portal and I don't want to get anything wrong, you can definitely reach out to the concierge team. They can also help with portal navigation, all right? So if you've got questions about where to find things in your Travel Light portal, they can help you with that. And they also handle member inquiries about our Travel Light offerings. So it's really good to know that they're there to help you with all these types of questions. And I know their availability differs a little bit, right, Edward, from our member services and our Ask V teams. Can you just let us know what their availability is versus what our member services and Ask V team availability is?
Yeah, of course. So, their hours are a little bit different. They are open a couple more hours longer than we are. So, as you guys see, they're open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Whereas compared to our Ask V team and our member services team, we are open, our standard operating hours are 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that is Monday through Friday. Also, I also want to point out that the concierge team is also open on Saturdays, so they can definitely assist you there. Their hours of operation on Saturday are a little bit different, are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Thank you so much for that. I think that's really helpful to know. Sometimes we go where we're comfortable, right? And so we might have associates calling into the Ask V team with some questions, but just know that the Ask V team, although we'll probably have some answers for you, we are not available as much as the concierge team. So if you've got something that has to do with booking, you, get started with the right team. And our concierge team, I've worked really closely with many of them, as Edward can attest to, and he's worked with them as well, and they are just such wonderful and knowledgeable people about all things travel. So definitely reach out to them as much as you need. Speaking of reaching out to them, I know we got a couple of options here, Edward. If you could just let us know what our options are to reach our concierge team.
Yeah, of course. So with the concierge, there is that new number there that you guys definitely want to, jot down, make a note of it. That's the number that you're going to contact to get to reach out to the concierge team. You can actually submit a travel request directly from your portal if you do want to reach out to them as well. And there is also directly from your portal is a chat with us feature where you can chat with a live representative.
Yeah, that's really a unique feature, I think, that we've never had in any of our other platforms. So it's great that we have a wonderful concierge team that can chat with you. So if you're in the process of booking something or you're not sure where to find something, feel free to click on the bottom right-hand side of your portal, and you'll see that option. You just put in a few details, and you'll be right on your way to chatting it up with one of our very knowledgeable concierge team members. And let's go ahead and talk about member services a little bit. I know, again, this is your specific area of specialty, Edward, as you oversee this team. But I know that the kind of things that they can help, some of them overlap a little bit with concierge, yeah. And some of them are just kind of unique. So if you could just let us know a little bit about the kinds of questions that member services helps us with.
Right, of course. So when anyone calls into whether it's the concierge team or the member services team, we want to make sure that, first and foremost, you're contacting the correct place just so you can get the proper assistance that you're seeking. So with the member services team, which is, handled internally here, we're going to be assisting with any type of membership billing inquiries. So, once the monthly fees start, once they turn on and start charging in January, any issues with that, we can definitely assist you with that and get that situation settled for you. Anything regarding the actual Travelite site, if there's, errors, typos, we can definitely, address that situation there. We can definitely help you navigate through the Travelite site. In addition, we could also help you navigate through the member and the Karma portal that you guys have access to. So anything regarding that, those specific inquiries, we could definitely assist you with.
Yeah, and that's really great to know, because I think that from many of our associates, I've heard from a lot of them that they're sharing their Karma all over the place. And so to make sure that your Karma customers know where to go, know that our member services team, even though we're called member services, we're still here to help our Karma customers as well. We want to make sure that they have a great experience so that they do decide to upgrade. So if they've got questions about upgrading or about finding something in their portal, you can advise your Karma customers. They can call into member services as well. And I know, Edward, as well, that your team, your member services team, is pretty adept and up to date on all things regarding our Travelite for Free program as well. Is that correct?
That is definitely correct. So the Travelite for Free, obviously, is one of our most recent additions to the whole Travelite program. All of our team members here are definitely well equipped with all the knowledge you need to kind of get caught up to speed with that program. So if you have any particular questions regarding that, definitely direct that towards our member services team.
Oh, yeah, that's great. And then just as you said previously, member services is available 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. And that's Eastern time. So they're here to help you. Ed's got a wonderful team of people working with them that can help you with all of these types of inquiries. They can be reached at 877-715-2315. And now I'm just going to go ahead and dive into the team I think that we're all already used to dealing with, right? We've got our Ask V team, and I'll tell you that they're definitely knowledgeable. They've had extensive training in order to be able to help you with the Travelite aspects that affect your associate account. So maybe, Edward, you can let us know about what specific kinds of questions we've been able to handle within the Ask V team so far.
Right, of course. So As you had mentioned, our Ask Me team, the one that you're all familiar with at this point in time, we're definitely here to help with any type of inquiries, whether it's, the inquiries that we already assist you with, or one specifically geared towards Travel Light. Debbie Lee has done a great job of training the team here on all these inquiries. So anything regarding the compensation for Travel Light and Travel Light reporting, any type of promotion that we may run in the future. Obviously previously we had different price points for the initial fee for Travel Light. So anything regarding the promotions, anything regarding your vCenter navigation, and as always, any suggestions or feedback that you may have, definitely bring that to our attention, because we're always looking to try to improve anything.
And that's the beautiful thing here, guys, is that we're all in this together. We're on the same page you are. We're excited to be offering you the opportunity to sell Travel Light memberships and share your karma with all your friends and family. And I think it's really awesome to know that you've got a whole group of people here, whether it's our concierge team, our member services team, or our Ask Me team, that's just ready and willing to assist you with getting up to speed so that you can accomplish everything you need to. In regards to Travel Light promotions, I'll just quickly pop in here that we've got a couple that are coming to an end the end of this month, so just be aware of that. We've got our promotion whereby we were offering new Travel Light members that joined us from December 1st and on the opportunity to get a Travel Light membership for just $49. And then for anybody that hadn't yet to join Travel Light member and was an associate prior to our launch date, we offer them that, $75 right now. So if you have not yet taken advantage of those opportunities to upgrade, make sure you get in your vCenter and take advantage of those opportunities before December 31st. They're going to be going away. So don't want you to miss out on that. If you're not sure how to navigate vCenter and find out where you can upgrade, again, our Ask Me team is here equipped with full information and ready to help you. So don't let your opportunity pass by. Now, again, we all know the email address. I think we've been talking about it for years now, askme@veridian.com. There are a few other options that people have in order to reach our Ask Me team. Ed, you just want to let us know how people can reach out to us, for those maybe newer associates that didn't know that we had so many options to be reached.
Right, of course. So, our Ask Me team is always here. So regardless of whatever method of communication you're comfortable with, we do have various ways to get in contact, to be contacted. The first is the phone number, 866-657-8617, our standard phone number, where our representatives are ready and willing to pick up your call and assist you. Our askv@veridian.com email address, where if you send an email request, we'll definitely be sure to get back in contact with you with a response very promptly. And our more recent addition, which is about a year old now, is our Ask Me Now portal, which essentially it's also connected with our Ask Me Now our knowledge base, where we have a whole host of questions and answers that are there for essentially to assist you just in case you can't get in contact with us via phone or email. So we have FAQs and our whole knowledge base of questions and answers there to guide you and to assist you with anything related to Travel Light, your vCenter, promotions, compensation, anything, you name it, we have it there in Ask Me Now.
Absolutely, and that's just askmenow.veridian.com. It is accessible for mobile devices. I know we've had a few things come up that were not necessarily accessible through mobile devices. I'll just mention that. You can just grab your phone, pull up the browser, askmenow.veridian.com, and you can get right to there. You can check and see if your answer is there, and then if you're already there and you don't find the answer to the question that you need, there's an option to contact us right from that portal. So you don't have to dig up your email, open it up again to get an email going. You can just submit everything right through Ask Me Now. So I think we're good to go, Ed. I think we pretty much are pretty solid on what we need to know about contacting concierge and the member services team, and of course contacting the Ask Me team, which we're all very familiar with by now. But I definitely want to take a moment to thank you, Edward, for joining us today. This is our last. Like I said before, our last hoorah before Travel Light, for the Travel Light nightly webinars. This is our 12th day, and we are just so happy that you got to be on with us, and definitely happy that we've got all our associates on listening, learning, and taking opportunity. Just for those of you who have not been here for the entire series, don't worry. All of these webinars are posted or will be posted shortly in our Vimeo account, so you'll have access. We're soon to get some content into vCenter as well, so you'll be able to access your webinars from there as well shortly. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Ed.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right. And everybody, keep traveling light. We love to hear about it, and reach out if you have any questions or concerns. Thank you. God bless, and have a great night.